Hello, and welcome back to another episode of FTL, or the Lose. This time I've lowered the audio settings on my headphones a little bit so FTL isn't blaring quite as loud in my headset. You probably won't notice the difference because of the magic of video editing, but this will do wonders for my concentration and probably help to ensure that I don't speak quite as quickly, which is my natural response when I get nervous and other such things like that. But anyhow, that's irrelevant. What do we have to do now? Today, we have to plumb the depths of an uncharted nebula. Honestly, it's not be too bad of a problem, but I've honestly said, stop saying honestly, man. We're just throwing upgrades at whatever we can put them on at this point. So, I mean, more scrap's always nice, and having more supplies is always a good thing, but we have so much of everything that I quite don't really know what we need anymore. Let's just go help someone since we are that kind of person. Space Plague. Wonderful thing. This is not the great event because it doesn't give you rewards, so we're gonna send in our captain, Mr. Eoin, to help stop them. That was a terrible reward for this late game. I'd rather have a fight at this moment. Thanks, guys. But now we better plumb the depths here and go to the real point of going to a nebula sector, which is getting extra jumps from nebula beacons. To find oculi. No, that's not oculi, that's a scion. Oops. Yeah, first three and ion. We'll pull one out of the engines to put on the defense drone. And then we prepare to open fire on their weapons. That was most of what I wanted to see. Something that I'm not sure if I can confirm, but what I believe is that I think the 3 automated reloaders actually work on the artillery beam. That's something I did not know. And it's quite a powerful setup for this thing, and holy shoot, we missed a whole ton of things. But they also missed their missiles, so I don't mind. Okay, since the auger beam took out a lot of their weapons, I'm now going to focus on taking out their shields so they don't repeat such shenanigans again. Now they are 2 shields, and now they cannot hold up for much longer. Which is why we'll now take them out with impunity? That's not... No. English! Sometimes I know how to speak it, sometimes my mind goes two separate sentences at once, and then you get neither sentence. Wonderful things. Wonderful. But anyways. Well, cheapest upgrade. Drone Bay. More Drone Bay. And I guess Med Bay. I don't know what am I supposed to do with this. I mean, really. I don't have more power. I can't actually power anything else. I mean, barring getting a Zoltan somewhere out in the middle here, and I doubt that's going to happen. I mean, we could have bought it at a store, but this is a... You know, I don't need a store. I need scrap. I'll just go to 2 beacons and see what happens. In the corner of the nebula on the far end, you find Han Solo trying to run away from me. Yeah, but he doesn't want to fight me. I'm gonna threaten him with this. That's a hefty amount of scrap, so sure, I'll take that. That's always nice. And then we go to this beacon. Fleet bacon. No, stop fleet bacon. And you have the exact same smuggler? Sure. I mean, sure, free scrap. I have no comment of getting the same event twice in a row. I've never seen that happen, but sure, why not? I'll take the freest scrap I've ever seen. Pretty much the easiest 120 scrap I've ever made. Let's see what they have at the truck yard. More automated reloads. I think I'm gonna go without the crew teleporter this time because I actually don't like using the crew teleporter to board everything. So we're just gonna leave things as they are. You don't want to toss the iron blast overboard. It's not gonna sound. Yes, I do. It's like that's doing me favors. So now we have 135 scrap. What do we do now? More drone bay. I guess 3 doors, and that's all we can do. 3 doors. That's crazy. I don't get the chance to buy 3 doors very often because we don't have enough scrap for it. And we have so many more beacons to go probably because of this thing, because of this slowdown of the rebel fleet, and because the smugglers gave us a ton of fuel. We got lots of fuel to just take our time here. Sadly, we take our time because there's nothing here, but it doesn't matter. We got tons of scrap for free earlier. We have a Y-wing trying to find us. They are waiting for us, but they are going to be a sitting duck with us. They are in this room, so we're going to send these two to deal with it. They're just Humies, so they can't possibly beat us anyways. And I should have fired the weapons already, so let's solve that problem now. A lot of lasers, but now they are nowhere near the threat they once were. Especially when we can fire again and they cannot. See ya. That is a considerably worse offer than what the smugglers have been giving us, so you don't get any surrender from us, you stupid rebels. And then we fire away. See ya. Fire more and more goods, which to further upgrade our ship in more and more pointless ways. Redundancy systems in effect. So, but we're reaching the point where even redundant systems are starting to. So we'll get enemy power use. That's kind of nice. It's kind of fun to mess with. Not really all that useful, but kind of cool. Fortunately, we can't actually see it in the nebula because what's a nebula? They block all sensors. So let's go here and find a third smuggler who'll give us a considerably worse offer, and I'm not going to take that much because I actually want to fight y'all. We have borders in what appear to be the oxygen system, so we're going to fight them off. Unfortunately, that is a much tougher one than before. So actually, I'm going to switch them so that they go. So the Mantis takes out the Slug, and then Ruin can take out the rockets. Hopefully, in time for me to use it. We'll have the engines on the side though, in case we need to swap someone out, or in case they need to teleport back. Prepare to fire again into these places, and they want to run after their Aqua shot. They're offering a pitiful surrender. So, how's V1 doing? We're getting kind of low. The rock's getting lower though, so she dies, and then we fire on their ship so that they die and explode in many pieces. And find an anti-personnel zone. Well, we already have anti-border support, so fat load of goods. That did for us, but good equipment nonetheless, and sell it at I don't know what store is left for more scrap that I don't know. We could possibly buy out everything, maybe. Third medbay? Sure. Third medbay is okay. Give us extra fast healing should we ever need the thing, but we're not a boarding ship, so that doesn't even matter. Let's go down here, because we're wasting time. Literally wasting time with nothing here. How many jumps did I do this? 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go like that. Let's not do any more wasting of time. We got an ion storm. Fun. We're gonna have. I have not seen this blue option before. So, because we have such advanced pilot, we normally have an AI controller. We're gonna have our pilot carefully to ourselves. Unfortunately, there's didn't be no good this time because there's still nothing here. So let's power up the entire shields. Have one of the engines. Just so I had the 4 shields right up before I jump out of here. Then we go out of here and reallocate power. A different smuggler tries to sell us weaponry, but we can't have that weaponry anyways, and I wouldn't buy from you anyways because I don't want to buy an unknown weapon when I have this many weapons anyways. I might have tried it if, you know, I had scrap waste, but I don't. So, instead, you're gonna get fired upon by rapid fire lasers. And we have more people boarding the oxygen. Go deal with that now. You are insufficient to block their boarding anti-boarders, so we're gonna make sure you don't do it. We have a bomb incoming. Apparently not so incoming because it stopped firing. The boarders got off our ship, so we're going to report back. We're trying to make a run for it, and the missile came offline just right before I thought it was going to fire, so good. We are now going to fire after engines now, so they don't get away. And they instead have a pitiful surrender, but we're not going to take that, and we'll have the RD beam finish them off and rip their ship to shreds, where we get more scrap, where we can put it into more useless things like, I kind of almost want to say if we put in the engine now. But we'll leave that. We'll leave that. Yeah, so we'll just leave it there. So now I'm going to have mega fast healing to heal our anti-point heal up. Thanks, guys. Really doing us favors here. So then, more depth plumbing. Where we find an X-wing Regalia transport ship trying to sneak away. And likewise, I've never seen this blue option before, so we're going to track them down. I saw that boarding drone, so we're going to put up our defense drone. They have. This is what you do with boarding drones. You have defense drones, except when they miss and they land in the RD beam. Probably the highest priority target, but we're gonna have them deal with it anyways. And since they have no threat to us in terms of they are no threat to us in terms of weaponry, we're gonna fire this open up on their shields. Like so. It's enough to do it. Damn anything, but what do you do? I'm gonna keep an eye on Zinzin so he doesn't suffocate there. And then we're gonna unload another barrage into there. It's time for Zinzin to get out of here. Boy. It's a healthy dose of I don't even know where I was going with that anymore, but let's just fire at them and let's just tear them apart. Like so. We were supposed to finish them off, Bean Drone. Let's let the heavy laser finish them off. And you get more scrap. Blah. More engines! You know, if I so feel like it. Didn't I just... Oh yeah, I did. What does that go? Oh, it goes on to the drone normally. I guess over that we could put one more engine so that we could swap it from the oxygen. I guess, maybe, possibly. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't usually have this much freedom to throw on upgrades. But in any case, we'll get out of here and just see what's here, which is nothing. And what is next? The last stand, the Federation Core. We are here at last. We have some important intel to deliver to the Federation Command. Out there is a flagship that single-handedly destroyed the Federation forward fleet with its own weaponry, which it can use, all of which at what? Try that again. No flagship can use all its weaponry at once, and it has a super weapon that is capable of destroying everything. Consider it like a Death Star, if you will. And it also has an army of drones that utterly demolish everything it's around, and it is so powerful it controls drones throughout the galaxy. However, it has one weakness. Its power system is constrained in such a way that if you were to put a jammer in the right place, you can prevent them from using most of their super weapons. Our ship, the Peregrine, has that jammer. And we have the key to destroying the rebel flagship. But they'll have to wait until next time, as much as I want to fight it right now. Until then, I am Observato. I am reporting from the FSS Peregrine, and I am signing off for the final time. See you next time.